Everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, the Senate committee that was listening to Kawira Mwangaza impeachment process will be soon releasing their report back to the Senate, and we will soon know the verdict of the Meru governor, Kawira Mwangaza. But during the impeachment, there is one statement that was issued by Governor Kawira Mwangaza in response to her relation with the leaders of Meru, the church, and even the county assembly. And in that response, Kawira Mwangaza was responding as a woman of God. Now, as a pastor or a priest, she was very clear, as a pastor or a priest or a bishop, that she cannot bend the law to embrace or please everyone. That she has tried her best to make peace with everyone around her, as the Bible says that we have to try and thrive in peace. But in as much as trying to do this, she will not break the law. And this one has reminded me about President William Samuel Ruto. This is a man who has said it clear that once he will retire from politics, he will go back to the church. But again, he's a man who propelled his presidency as a man who is a God-fearing person, a man who is a friend to the church. But then, comparing Kawira Mwangaza to William Samuel Ruto is like day and night. First of all, listen to Kawira Mwangaza shortly, and then from here, we will continue to compare William Ruto to Kawira Mwangaza kind of leadership.
Thank you, Honorable Senator. And maybe in just 2 minutes, I humbly request to put this clear, that the felicitation of the Catholic priest who was here is not that I don't want to work with the men of God. It was purely an issue of finances, whereby I'm supposed to pay invoices and funds out of law. And I don't think that is my mandate, Honorable Senator, not to be accountable so that I please everyone. It is against the law that I should bend and break the law to appease or to please everybody. Honorable Senator, I want to bring to attention that all the wrangles and all the problems, the only source is funds. To the issue of MCAs, nothing else. It is about funds. It is about the process of procurement, which I'm not ready to break as a bishop and also a leader. I'm not ready to excuse any person, maybe wearing a title of a clergy, to loot public land so that I look good to everybody. Even Jesus himself did not look good to everybody. He earned Judas in his team. But for me, Honorable Senator, I believe that I am a woman of God, and the Bible says that we thrive to get peace. It is not easy, but the Bible says that thrive to be at peace with everyone. I have done so, but I'm not ready to break the law so that I will look good to people.
Now, we are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you not subscribe, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that when you listen to the case that was going on about Kawira Mwangaza, you are going to discover that those who are trying to accuse Kawira Mwangaza, the only problem with her is that she has not been following the law to some extent, in kind of appointments he was trying to do. But anything to do with the nepotism or anything to do with the corruption, there's nothing you can find Kawira Mwangaza near closer to that. This shows you that in as much there can be some mistake here and there, maybe it is because she is still learning, because she is a first-time governor in the office. So some things she might learn on duty. But now here we are focusing on the matters of faith and leadership. Being true to the Bible and to the people you are leading. That's where my focus is. And you can see she's already having a problem with the Catholic priest with an issue to do with the land, whereby you find that the land they're talking about, it is a public land. But the issue is that the Catholic Church took the land, they developed the land, and after developing this land, they are now leasing it back to the county. Na wanataka kulipwa. Now, this is where William Ruto was saying that in case someone has grabbed your land and he has developed the land, rather than demolishing the property that has been developed in the land, it is better you go and agree with this person on how you are going to settle these issues down. And you see, so this is one kind of a situation whereby if what Ruto is proposing can go through, anyone can come to your house or your land, grab it, develop it, and then you negotiate later. This is actually exactly what is happening in Meru County. Catholic Church grabbed the land. They have developed the land. They are leasing it back to the county. Na shamba ni ya county because sasa ni ya public. For her, she has said no, ameweka mguu chini. Kama shamba ni ya public, irudi kwa public. They can sort these other things, but not leasing public land back to the county assembly. Because now that's where they are housing their offices, the county offices. So it's all about money. Another issue is to do with the MCS. According to MCS, they need money. And this is the whole problem is having with the MCS. They need money. What they're referring to as a county, I think a ward fund, not county, it is ward fund, something like that. Now, you go to National Assembly, the court pronounced itself that CDF is unconstitutional. But Ruto is pushing for something that is unconstitutional. Kawira Mwangaza is saying, no, let us follow the law. Besides this, William Ruto is known for bribing members of parliament and even senators to pass some bills in his favor or do something in his favor. That's William Ruto for you. But for Kawira Mwangaza, she's saying she will stay true to the word. And if you listen to Kawira Mwangaza, her word is her bond. She will not blink. She will not change her mind. She's going to follow the law and she will respect the Bible as a woman of God. Sorry for that. So as a woman of God, she's going to follow the law and respect what the Bible says. So you can see here, Kawira Mwangaza and William Ruto are like day and night. Ni kama mafuta na maji. Hakuna mahali wanapatana. In one hand, Ruto is ready to entice, bribe members of parliament so that they can favor him in one way or another and pass what he wants. For example, when the issue of vetting of the CSS, there was one who was rejected in the committee. But why was he passed? Because he was whipping them. And the whipping is not by empty hand. Our members of parliament are known for bribes. So you bribe them to pass what you want. Kawira is different. She's saying no. It's better we follow the law. Number 3 is all about to do with it. She has talked about the issue of procurement. The procurement process. And when she talk about procurement process, here is where the bombshell lies. This is where her problem is starting from. The reality is that we have some senior politicians in Meru County who might have interest in procurement of some project in the county. So because of this, again she's saying let us follow the law. We will not favor some people here just because we want to make peace with people. She's not ready for this. And this is where the biggest problem is lying. So you check those people who are running, who have the bigger political parties, kama ni Mbas Party, ama ile ya the first governor of Meru. Huyu CS for agriculture mwenye ameenda huyu, jina inapotea. Munya, Peter Munya. Ako na ile chama ilikuwa ya Kibaki. Then we have the immediate governor who was removed. Kiraitu Murungi, ako na Mbas Party. Then we have UDA party here. These people are looking for procurement. But they want to use dubious way. They want to use backdoor. She's saying no. Now you go to William Ruto's government. This is a president who has allowed the importation of maize into this country. Rice. But for those people who are in the business of cereals, if you go and check, there is no one who will be allowed to import maize or rice into this country. There are specific cartels that Ruto has allowed to bring these cereals into this country, because he's bending the law to allow a few to do their business here and have their way. The same William Ruto is a man who, using his office, he has made sure some of his close allies who have been facing some charges in the court, they have had active cases in the court. Those cases have been dropped, including Rigathi Gachagua, just because they are in office. So he uses opportunity as the president to bend the law and serve personal interest of some of his close allies. For Kawira Mwangaza, she's saying no. Now, using this, we can demonstrate here clear and understand how a man of God, or a woman of God, or anyone who declares to be a person who fear God and they want to serve God in that direction, we can clearly see who can do that and who is lying to the public. Kati ya Kawira Mwangaza and William Ruto, we can clearly see Kawira Mwangaza as a person who respects the God whom she is serving, and as a woman of God, she's clear, her word is her bond. She will follow the law, and as a Christian, she is not ready to bend. So he's straight and clear to the law. But for William Ruto, he's simply using the church to get what he wants, as simple as that. But if you follow him, he's not a man who respects the Bible and respects the law. No. So that's the difference between William Ruto and Kawira Mwangaza. So there is a political lesson William Ruto should borrow, live from Kawira Mwangaza. The only problem with the Kawira Mwangaza is all about the issue of management of county. There are some things you need to learn. I know at the end of the day, the Senate might just pardon her. They might not impeach her because, again, we're in a country where we are yet to achieve the gender parity rule. Because of this, it will not look good for Senate to impeach a woman governor. Instead, they will watamsomea tu mashtaka yake, wamwambia arekebishe badala ya kumimpeach. I think that is what is going to happen. This woman will go back and serve the people of Meru.